Well, hello everybody, my name is Moscow8. Now, hopefully, this thing is bloody working. Okay, good, it is working. I've had trouble in the past where this thing has just not been responding. Well, not the stream or not like the computer or anything. No, it's more along the lines of whenever I'm streaming, there's this thing where like I press this. I have these all scheduled out basically. On different dates, I set up a stream, schedule it, set everything up, all that. But then sometimes it just doesn't want to work and it just makes a whole new stream when I don't want it to. I think for today's stream, I'm honestly just going to go ahead, and this will be another talking stream basically. This one is just me basically, I think for this one, in any case, can I just squeeze that right? Ugh. You're messing with the forces of nature. Okay, there's go. That's somewhat more acceptable. The loading system I see in this game has still been wigged out a bit. Oh, I see the darkness. Yeah, man. Honestly, I think for this stream, this one is going to be more over just me talking, because I honestly just don't, no, because I just have some things I want to talk about. Let's see here, E, R, T, that should be good. I think for this one, I'm just going to do this one by myself, more or less because some of the things I want to talk about are more or less me just saying what I might do in the future. Like, for instance, there's some games I really would love to record. By that I mean, I know there's one game that I want to try to record, which is my Wii. It's on my like Wii U, and I want to see if I can get my Wii U set up to where on my Elgato, so I can like stream from that one, because there are a lot of good old Wii games that I actually have always wanted to record. There's like this one mystery game that I really want to record for a long time, and ever since then I just really wanted to try to record it. I think it's gonna be really fun to do. One of the I think it's and then like another one is like there's some other like Nintendo Switch games that I kind of do want to record. So I don't know. I'm still gonna be doing obviously Heroes Online content and everything, but like again, I also want to try streaming some of my other stuff. Oh great, did not. I love it when this happens. Alright, well I'm probably gonna fail this since it didn't save. But screw it. G F okay. Nope. I think one of the things I'll stream is like a murder mystery type of game. Well, it's more of like those old like mystery games. And I kind of really want to stream that. So I think that'll be fun to do. Oh, you're alive. Not for long, though. Yeet. Nope. Come on. Get off of me. Yeetus. I only give one item per person. I don't do multiple. That's my one rule. You get what you get. And that may sound condescending, but I mean, I don't like being... That would just be really unfair to other people. There we go. Nope. Hand-to-hand combat! Look out, you bird! There can only be one bird. Come on. Dead. I have a good memory. I know if I already gave someone something. Only one per person. I think one of the games I want to try recording is, well, I think if I'm ever, like, really just out of it, because, you know, if, like, you get those times and feelings where you just feel like you're just, like, very, out of it. I think one of those things is, like, I'm definitely going to try recording, there's a Minecraft thing I want to kind of record. I think that would be, like, really fun to do whenever I'm, like, need something to relax, too. So that will probably be fun to do. I think another thing I want to try, because, see, the thing is, I do videos when I'm making, like, a series. So, like, for the Birdman thing, that thing, like, took me about a couple months to, like, get all ahead, because I really wanted that to look good. And it came out well. I'm, like, satisfied with how that came out. Problem was with this, is that it let me know with, like, video making and video editing, is that I only really want to get really into that when I'm doing, like, a series or something, like, major. If I'm just doing streaming, I can get that done, like, very fast. Like, with, like, YouTube, if you're, like, just starting out, you want to, like, make sure you're cranking out videos, like, every single second, or at the very least, once a day. Maybe, like, once every second days, but you want to, like, make sure you're still on the radar with them. So, like, you know, I kind of want to only do that when I have, like, I only want to do that with streaming. Video making, like, just boring videos is not, like, my cup of tea. Like, I don't want to, like, just make a video of, like, hey, there's this, it's very cool for just, like, 10 minutes and that'd just be really boring. I don't think anyone would enjoy watching that. Which is why I like streaming more, because with streaming I can just get that done, but I can also, like, conversate with, like, you guys. Which I think is very important if you're, like, trying to just start out on YouTube. What the fuck is wrong with my stamina? What the fuck did they do the stamina bar in this game? I'm gonna just let that go. I think another thing that's probably... One thing I know... God, what is wrong with my stamina bar? Status, start inventory. You should have made it like something like to like regain stamina at the very least. I don't know, I'm gonna let that wait it out. Because getting stamina back is fucking pain. I think, okay, I guess this is a good time to talk about that. They should have made an item that lets you regain your stamina. or at least like just to like get it back. Cause god damn, that's a glitch. I'm gonna rejoin. Maybe that'll fix it. I don't know. Either way, I know for a fact. One of the best games I think I've played besides Heroes Online. What was it again? It was called the Malgrave Mystery, and that was like a really old Wii game, and I loved playing the shit out of that. But the thing was, it's like, and I want to figure out how I can hook that up to my Elgato. And once I be able to do that, then I think that'll be really fun to like stream. It probably won't get as many views, and probably not a lot of people are interested in those type of games. But like, I kind of want to just stream games that I find fun for fun. I don't want to just to like be one trick pony kind of thing. I feel like that's what like YouTube's feeling it, because like I have noticed recently now whenever like, because like in YouTube, whenever you're making videos or setting up a stream, they have this thing where you can type in and it's optional what kind of game you're playing. So you know, for Roblox you just type in Roblox, but now when you type in Roblox, the whole thing just does not even say the game, and I'm just sitting there wondering like, what the fuck. What are you doing? Gotta figure out how to fix my stamina. The server might be broken. That might be why. Limited. What do I even have that's limited anymore? I still have this whole full stone set. That's mine. That's mine. No one else can have that. That's my stone set. I think if I was ever to give away anything, I would. Well, I have one thing left. I have a pumpkin mask that I can give away. I don't know how much those are worth now. Whatever. I will say though, I'm pretty sure the reason event items are so well, like the economy for it have been tanked, is due to the fact that me and Turtle have been trading so much with people. We used to trade a lot during the old days of Heroes Online, to the point where me and Turtle basically ruined the economy. That was just fucking hilarious. What else? What else? I will say though, I have been doing some other things. Like I've been helping with debbing. I can't really talk about what I've been debbing due to the fact it's supposed to be a surprise. So I'm not going to talk about what we're doing with that one. I know for a fact with that one, it's going to be really fun. Problem is though, it's like we've always had a setback with that thing, and I want to do more things with that. But the problem is, it's just there's a lot of stuff. No, server's not broken. It might be broken though. The stamina is like not regenerating as it would be, but there it is. Now it's back to normal. What do I even have that's considered limited? I guess I could trade. Who wants? I got a quirk to trade. You want to trade your quirk? I get. God, if All for One was an economy thing, then everybody would be trying to get that quirk. It should have been that. That's an actual. Imagine if that was just a fucking economy thing. I'll sell you Somnablast for only 2 million yen. 500,000 for Somnablast. It's a great deal. Great deal. Server, yeah, it's a bit broken. I don't know why. I try to find a different server if I can. Yeah. In my own opinion, for like what counts as a good quirk, if you really want to get yourself, like if you're super like into like this game and like you really want to like have a good layout of quirks, for a good quirk you want something like, it needs to be both range and melee. So by that I mean this game heavily revolves around quirk usage. So at the very least, your accessories should consider, you need to just have like a lot of accessories or at least gear that boost up quirk control. Because quirk control is very important. Like most people just be dodging you half the time. So strength, stamina, weapons like that, they're basically useless, unless you're using a stone. And if you're using a stone, I would just recommend using the soul stone because it's just funny as hell. I almost lost. You're level 400. Yeah, no wonder you almost lost. He's fucking 200 more levels than you. I like Kill. Kill's cool. There was another thing. Rip. I'm trying to think here. There was another thing like I'm trying to think, trying to remember. For a good quirk, you would obviously need all for one due to the fact you're just gonna get 3 quirks, so obviously that'd be better. Another quirk I would recommend is if you really wanted to, I would say manifest. But like if you're like me and you like punching things and you're like if you really want to have like a good range and shit like that, get something like OFA. OFA or OFAP is a really good quirk to have considering the fact that you get both the speed boost and some of the moves in that are very high ranged. Like the thing with AFO is that it's good for like copying other quirks and mimicking and like even having a broader range of combos. But the problem is that due to the fact of that, you have so many like you need something with good range, with not range, but more or less good adaptability. So I find either maybe Dark Shadow, OFAP, OFA, anything, or maybe even Manifest is like a good way, is a good use of it. So maybe get something like that equipped to you, and maybe that will help you. Another thing would most likely be Hellflame, and maybe OFAP. That was the original OG combo maker that like practice used to kill you. This is just so OP. Well, that was easy. Birdman. So yeah, I think once I get my Elgato to work, and once I figure out all the systems and everything for it, I really do want to try hooking up like a Wii U to it. Mostly because I really do want to try playing those old Wii games. I could probably get an emulator for it, but those things are just I find really dumb. Like if you really want to, like, just play the game. Don't like try to illegally download it. Some emulators I know in some states, or at the very least, are kind of technically illegal. Well, true that theory holds, but I do know it's a bit. Let's see, dude. No, not G. G. F. I don't know why that's not my T. So port 1. Make that T. And what should I do with my main port? Maybe go back to 1? I don't know, do no, but I want this to be my F1 because this is a good one to have, and since this is gonna be my A. So I need an area of effect move. Once I have that, that'll be really good. So few people in Team Whale. Oh no. Whatever will kill do. Oh. Is it really? Oh, that sucks for you, man. You broke a tree. Congratulations. You broke a tree, everyone. The server does get a bit glitchy, I will admit that, but let's see here. Oh, that's cringe. That's pretty cringe, I just saw in chat. That's cringe. That looks maybe clip-worthy, but I don't know. Okay. I do like breaking trees in this game. Oh, that's not, yeah, that's getting weird. The stamina thing is definitely broken. Well, the server seems a bit glitchy. Yep. But, oh, that's not weird. I like when older Roblox games, you get more and more people getting very agitated. Kind of cringe, but what will you do? I could get a new quirk. I definitely could get a new quirk, but I don't know what quirk to get. Maybe the glitchiness of the server. I'm gonna go to the USJ. I think the USJ would be a pretty fun place to be. So I'm gonna go to the be back soon screen. So I do wish though, Arc implemented a thing where it can just teleport you to the USJ without having to actually press anything. There we go. Better now. Intermission screen. Go. Perfect. There we go. Much better. Yeah, there we go. I'm also right here. Hello, avatar, which I don't know why I have. USJ. Yeah. No. I don't think Arc's gonna do pay to play like he did last time. The original Heroes Online, like the original one, was like when it first came out, you had to pay Robux to like play it. Problem was with that is then you had to get other people to play it. I feel like pay to play games are kind of good, but also kind of ruin the game experience too. When I say that, it's like well. It's also like, yeah, you want like the game, you want a little revenue coming in first before you launch a big project. But I also feel like not a lot of people will then support it due to the fact that it just feels like you're just asking for money. And if the game doesn't turn out, then well, then it's just like where you want your money back kind of thing. But I digress. I digress. I digress. I think it will come out pretty well. I paid 2. I know for Heroes Online 2, all I know is from what Ark told me, and I can't really share it, is that you just play Heroes Online, see if we can like just play Heroes Online is all I can really say, and then you'll get some info on Heroes Online 2. I can't say any more of what it might be. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, no, this whole map, I feel like the USJ was the tipping point and where Arc or maybe like the rest of the team. And this is only a theory anyway, where it felt like you can tell with USJ there was gonna be more here, but it felt like they thought that they had everything they could have done with Heroes Online 1 and they wanted to take a break from it. And then they wanted to focus on other stuff. And I respect that. I remember when Heroes Online was coming out, Arc had to do some IRL stuff and like I respect him for doing that. I have no complaint. I know other people did, but like I don't. But like you could tell a bit with the USJ that there was gonna be more here. It just felt like it because you have all this open space, and yet some of it's just not filled in. Some places felt like there was gonna be more bosses. Like over here, this place would be good for more bosses, or even more NPCs in total, instead of just one NPC over there. I could get Explosion, but here's the thing. Explosion is actually really not useful. I already have Explosion in the form of the Bakugo sidekick, which you can't get, unfortunately, because it was only given to us alpha testers, unfortunately. Yeah. You gotta have that. You gotta have that pride right there. Explosion would be useful, but again, this is why I say if you're ever thinking of switching quirks, make sure you get something like AFO. AFO at the very least will help you because then you can before you can even switch your quirk, just steal a quirk from somebody or steal a move, and then see how well that said move goes with your arsenal. I would recommend getting AFO, especially if you have a friend. Then, if they have a quirk that you think might be interesting, ask them if you can borrow it or just test out all the moves before you even, mess around with it. Because like you don't want to accidentally roll a good quirk that you find could be useful. So that's why I always stick with the 2 quirks I have, and then if I ever find a quirk that I think would be interesting, I just go and steal it. That's why I always have the copy move on my T-bar, because then I can just automatically use it. I always have this set up, so like the thing with AFO and OFA is that they take up like the G and F keys. So if you put some useless move that you don't want on said keys, so that way you will be able to switch faster. So like I don't really like using the first move of OFA. It's like a spam move. So that's why I always have that on my G key. I can use the shoot style. of OFA, and that's why I also have my AOE attack on my FP, because I need an AOE attack. AOE attacks are very useful in this game. And then I can just steal somebody's quirk. I've been reading a lot of like the newest chapter of My Hero Academia, and I gotta say, I do agree with some people that it's gone a bit down. I was not thoroughly impressed as I would have been. Though with One Piece, though, I've been reading a lot of One Piece, and I'm so happy they finally were out of Wano. We're not technically out of Wano, but we're wrapping it up. They've reached the climax, and I'm like, thank God. It's been like, what, 10 years? 10 whole years since Wano started. And I mean, like, with ever since they arrived there. My God, it's been a long time. I think the game, 2019 or late 2019, I think is when this game died off a bit. But probably, I know for Heroes Online 2, Heroes Online 2 is definitely going to have like a retextured theme. Though I want the fluidity, and I've talked about this. You can check the previous streams because I'm definitely not going to be repeating it. Is that I want simplicity to still be a thing when Heroes Online like starts again. I want the fluidity of the controls to be the same, because I love these old-style Roblox controls. It doesn't feel as tight as the newer games come, but it just feels so, like, fluid, like I'm actually controlling the character instead of just, you know, go forward, go back, just go side to side. Maybe. Next time, I mean. I'll probably do PvP matches next time. This stream is more of a talking stream, because I've been like spending a lot of time IRL with like family, so like you know I'm not gonna be doing a lot of PvP things. That's why I haven't been uploading a lot. I've been spending a lot of time with family, so you know I always like say this. YouTube is more of a hobby, and I do enjoy being here with you guys and everything. But like I still want to like spend time with my family, if you know what I mean. And I feel like that's important. That's what a lot of like if you're starting a YouTube channel, don't just go right into it. Take it easy, breathe in and out, and like just don't stress about it too much. If you have a theme, stick to it, but also just like enjoy what you want to upload, because like it's not gonna last. And I can say that because I always feel like some people are just stuck in that one rut of like they have to keep posting the same game over and over. And there's nothing bad with that. There's nothing bad with that at all. I'm just saying, if like you just like enjoy playing games you want to, and even if they don't make a lot of views, who cares as long as you like enjoy playing it? That's what really matters. And I feel like not a lot of people really focus on that. I will say, if I can get Turtle back in a voice call, me and him might do another giveaway stream. The last final giveaway stream. And that one will be the very last one. Because I know Turtle has everything, and I might help him with that. But I think if we ever do get together again, we're going to do a final giveaway stream. And then that one will be most likely the final one of like any giveaway. I'm then most likely going to be streaming a lot of team battles, because I think that would be fun to do. Other than that, I don't know if I have anything else to talk about. I'm most likely going to be streaming other games. Those games will most likely not get a lot of views. And I don't want you to get anyone to think I'm not going to do Heroes Online anymore. I want to try streaming some other stuff. Because I feel like there's a lot of good games I have. Like, from when I was young. And I really want to stream those now that I know how to stream it. I wish I could stream Nintendo games. But I don't think they sell the thing that can, like, stream that anymore. And I'm not talking about Switch games. I'm talking about the ones on the classic ones on, like, the DS and 3DS and stuff like that. The really old classic ones. Like, one of the best ones I really wanted to record was, like, Mario and Luigi's Bowser's Inside Story. I would have loved to record that. That game was, like, my childhood growing up. I loved playing that every day when I got back from school. I have everything. I've played this game since it came out, which is why I have a lot of stuff. But I mean, like, yeah, if anybody wants to, like, join me in on me with, like, a giveaway stream and give stuff they want away, I just give it away for free. Again, I want to specify that. I don't care if you give me something or not. I just if you need something, I'll gladly give it to you. Because again, I'm very I don't believe in the Roblox trading system at all. Like, if you're trading with somebody on Roblox, you best make sure they're giving you what they want. Because you know for a dang fact that you can't trust anyone, to like give you something legit. Which is why whenever I do a giveaway, I always make sure to like say, hey, you don't need to give me anything in return. I'll literally just give this to you for free if you need it. But I will also make a rule of you only get one thing per person. You don't get two, because if I did that, that would be really unfair, and we would have a chaotic mess. So, you know, I have to be fair to like other people too. So that's one thing. I've been streaming 35 minutes. I want to do longer streams. I really do. It's just that sometimes I don't know what to talk about. And like I like currently there's some things I really do want to talk about, but I can't because of, well, let's just say I don't want to say legal reasons, but more along the lines of I just can't. One thing is, again, I'm helping in, well, working on something currently, and I can't really say what that is due to the fact of the person who's in charge told me, like, you can talk about it a bit, but like you can't fully say what you're working on. And like so yeah, that's a thing. Another thing is if ever like an ARC tells me or shows me something important, like let's just say I knew for a fact, I knew a bit, and my memory about this isn't that great, so I'm just like ballparking it. Is that he did show me sneak peeks of Dark Shadow when it was first being revealed, and I couldn't tell anybody about what it was due to the fact of, like, I always make sure to, like, for when we're doing business stuff in New York, I always make sure, like, to say, yeah, I'm not going to tell anyone, I'll keep this secret, so, you know, even though I have to make sure to respect him on that part. So, you know, there's some things that I could tell, but I'm not allowed to. I can hint at it. I can definitely hint at it. But the problem is I can't specifically say what it is. Blue. There's some other things I have in here that I don't even remember. Oh, yeah, the skeletal blade. That thing was... I like the skeleton event. The skeleton event was fucking poggers. Doesn't the heat scythe change blue? I'm pretty sure it does. Hollow scythe also does that. Man, a lot of people were like, would kill when I remember Endgame event came out. People were killing for this thing. Like, I had to get a whole group of people to help me get it, and it was like, let me just tell you, me and that group do not talk a lot. It was not because of the Endgame event, just some other reasons, but like it was a strenuous event trying to get that thing. I mean, I gave it back, like, I held on my end agreement, but they would not leave me alone when I said, I'm gonna get it, I'll help you get it, I'll help you bloody get it, but don't come trying to me. You know, there's that. Another thing was, I think the problem is, My Hero Academia games, people want so many, but the problem is this. You can't necessarily get all the quirks from the anime, and along with, like, what is it? Along from the anime into, like, the game, due to the fact that some of them aren't impossible to get. Take that, you bastard. Come here, you. Block it, block it, block it, block it, block it. Let's see here, and Shaboop. Mazel tov! Mazel tov! Let's go! Woo! Da-da-da-da-dun. Na-na-na. Kill, come here, kill. Kill. No. No. Take off that fucking bird. I'm sorry, Kill, to say this, but we already have a bird Spider-Man. We technically already have a bird Spider-Man. We already technically have a bird Spider-Man. We got Spider-Bird. No bird head, Mr. Suya. That's better. You'll be fish. You'll be Spider-Fish! Yes! We figured it out! I want your quirk, Kill. Come here, give me your quirk, boy. I will say for like season 2 of the Birdman, I'm thinking of like doing it in Heroes Online 2. And even if I don't get early access, that will actually be perfect because then I can plan out what I want to do. Because right now I'm currently in the process of like doing a lot of IRL stuff. By that I mean you know, college stuff like that. And I got like a lot of moves, like stuff to move around too. But like there's just a lot I have to do IRL that sort of like was impeding me from uploading. I'm like, you know, it's not that I don't like uploading. It's just that, you know, you don't want to get too much into YouTube to the point where it feels like a job. Because like you go in there with so much passion and everything, but then it starts feeling like, oh, it's sluggish, there. And then, you know, you're like, oh, is this really worth it? And then like you're just demotivated half the time. And that was one of the main reasons I feel like I didn't upload and I started streaming. Because, like, it always felt forced to, like, do uploading video schedules and everything. And I get that. I understand that perfectly. But that's why I always said to myself, like, if I'm going to be doing, like, a video or any series, I think that's when I want to, like, record. That's when I, like, want to make a video or something. If I'm just doing casual gameplay, then I just want to stream it. Let it be anything from Minecraft to Heroes Online to, like, any other Roblox game, like, even, like, that Bleach game I do sometimes. I like doing it like that, especially with like ABA too. ABA, I felt like got a lot ruined from like it felt like the devs did not. I don't want to say anything about the devs. They did a great gut job with that game, but just felt sometimes they didn't really care for it. And like that Heaven's Arena is like a great like example of like it's the same thing if you like want to compare Blox Piece to like GPO. GPO has a lot of like graphics, but at the same time, Blox Piece has that fluidity of controls where it feels good. Like same thing with Heroes Online. Old Roblox games have like really good controls to the point where it feels like you have full control, while newer ones just feel tight. It doesn't really feel. It feels more like the computer is guiding you than anything else. Other than that, I think, yeah, it's just hard to explain sometimes with like a lot of it, and like I might be overthinking, but I hope that when Art does do Heroes Online 2, I want him to still do it the same way he would have done it with Heroes Online. Keep the same fluidity of Heroes Online 1. I don't want it to be overly graphic because I don't give a crap if it looks blocky, texturized. Who cares? Honestly, I like it if my game looks like this. I don't care if that makes it look better or anything. I like it if this game looks... I just want it to feel the same way, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, like this is one of the reasons I don't do rogue games. I hate rogue games. I find rogue games the most boring type of games out there because it's not worth playing. What, you're just gonna tell me I have to be careful and playing a game that I think is gonna be fun, but like I only have a limited amount of lives, like 3, and then I lose everything that I worked hard for, like days, months, and years to work hard for? Because then that's just not, I don't want to play that. That's just stupid. Like, I'd rather play a game like that. Like, if Rogue Lineage didn't have that live system, I know I would probably say that's stupid. I'm never playing this game again. Like, no, if it didn't have that system, I actually would say I would definitely play this over and over. But it has a stupid live system, and having a live system in that kind of game, where they're making it difficult for the sake of making it difficult, is so dumb and not playable. Like, unless you're like want to sweat your butt off 24/7 in a Roblox game, then there's something wrong with you. And that's not meant to be mean or anything. I know I probably have done it times, but like the thing with Rogue Lineage is that it's meant to be stressful for the sake of being stressful. It's not meant to be fun or anything. I want the Heroes of the Line to be the same way it was, maybe with a fresh coat of paint, but also some new things too. Um, if you're ever bored, go to Hosu City and beat the crap out of the newbies. You know they can't fight back. It's funny as hell. I will say this, if you want to experiment with quirks, get AFO. AFO is like a great quirk to have if you want to experiment with anything. I've been watching a lot of Grimm. If you don't know what Grimm is, it's like a series where like it's a monster hunting series. You can like hunt monsters and stuff. It's like where one guy's able to see what the people really look like underneath, like their true monster form. And I've been watching that a lot. It's great. It's a great series. Like it like gets really good during like season 2, where one of his partners, because he's also like a police detective, this Grimm guy, and it's like his partner is like a regular human, but he's starting to understand like there's something weirder about this world. And then once he finally's in the know, it's so good, especially when he gets his like there's like another cop who's like very sarcastic and everything. And then I think it's in season 4 when he gets in on the know, and it's so freaking good. Oh yeah, anime fighting games. If you want to talk about those, I can talk about those for a while. ABA. Uh, what can I say about ABA? ABA is a fucking like crap show half the time. I don't want to say crap show, but it's just irritating. Like I only like doing ABA in team battles because team battles I feel like is when you can truly tell how good people are. 1v1s like on like it's like I like team battles more because then it's where you can truly see how good a person playing is or how dumb they are. I will say dumb because for the fact there's sometimes in team battles when you're getting jumped by 4 people yet your team's just nowhere to be around, or the fact that they're trying to 1v1 one buddy and they're not sticking close with the team. ABA. Anime Battle Arena, if you've ever heard of it. Like, my god, that game is so irritating to the fact of it's unbalanced. They're just overkilling it with characters. I don't mean like that. They haven't balanced out the characters enough for it to be fun. There's a lack of detail at graphics, and I don't give a crap about graphics. But like when you see something like Heaven's Feel, which is the same thing as ABA, but the graphics in that are somehow they've managed to do it better. It's just questions on how actually well they're figuring out. Because it seems to me they're focusing more on like the actual game, the actual like characters instead of the actual game itself. Oh, Grim. Yeah, that series Grim. Okay, so the point of Grim is this. So There's a guy who's basically can see monsters, and by that I mean the people in Grimm are monsters basically. Yet they'll look like normal humans. You can't tell who's a monster and who's a human. But that's where a guy who's a Grimm named Nick he comes in. So the thing with Nick is he's a Grimm, and like there are times when the monsters there are times when the monsters who are disguised as people show their like true face, and Nick, who's a Grim, he's the only one who can see that basically. So like he uses that to like sort of help in like police investigations which are like basically the type of investigation that looks almost like supernatural. Like you can't explain it. Like how did this guy's arm get torn off, or how did this one guy's leg get How did this guy like end up in a tree with like his whole stomach missing? That kind of investigation, and it's such a good series. It's like he even befriends one of the monsters, and they also like work together to like help Nick develop his powers more as a Grim, and also like there's a bit of drama involved because like as a Grim you can't tell anybody what you are due to the fact it's very dangerous. People are like looking to kill Grims because they're the only way that they're the only source of people that can tell you if you're a monster or not. So if they're gone, then you're in the clear basically. So the thing with like Nick is that the series starts off a bit slow because it started building momentum, but it kicks up in season 2 when his partner, because Nick is also a cop, he's a detective. That's how he uses his powers. His partner then gets in on it. He starts to notice like there's something weird about the world because monsters can also choose if they want to be seen by regular people or if they don't want to. It doesn't matter to a Grim like Nick. He can see them if they want to or not. That's the really big catch here. The problem is that it kicks up a lot with season 2. That's when I find it really interesting. Along with season 4, because then his other friend also starts to figure out like there's something weird. And he's super funny. I find it hilarious. Like he's like, oh, there's something weird here. No, I thought I saw a weird I heard a myth about a legendary monster. Well, what the hell is that? That's a monster I was talking about. He starts losing and he goes to his psych ward because he's just having Nick's telling him, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Like monsters don't exist. Yeah, dude. Like monsters don't exist, dude. And he's like, I know what I saw. You can't deny me. It's so fucking hilarious. It's such a because they're trying to deny this. And like, there's also like some like secret royal family involved, and hidden like secret shadows in the background. Like, we will move along with the agenda to rule the world. We just get to move all the pieces in place. And it's so interesting. I think there was only like 6 seasons, but it's like one of those good shows where you're like, it needed another season to keep going, or even like a comic spin-off. It's like I love that show. I've been watching it a lot. It's been such a good ride. Grimm is like one of those best shows that you want to continue, but like, it's so good. I don't even care. They like did I think at the ending of it all, I think Nick and his children sort of take his place as like the next Grimms, and I want to see that being continued and whether it be like a fanfic or anything else, I want to see that series continue. My God, bring Grimm back for 2022. It needs to be brought back. If there's a season 7, I don't care if it's a wrap-up season. There needs to be another one. But I think that's everything I want to talk about for probably this stream. If you guys have enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below. Let's see if we can get to 500 subscribers. I know we've reached 400 in the past, and I really am grateful for all that. But again, my name is Vascone, and I will see you all later. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to hit the bell to be notified of more upcoming streams. I'm gonna see if I can get my Wii U hooked up to like this. Hooked up to my Elgato, and I want to stream that. I'll most likely the next event for Fake Grand Order, I'm definitely gonna be streaming that too, the Seraph event. Other than that, yeah, my name has been Vascone, and I will see you all later. Bye. And again, like, comment, and subscribe. Let's see again. We see if we can reach 500. We're almost there. We're at 402 subscribers, which I am still impressed by. But yeah, bye guys.